Hey everyone, thanks for joining me today. Today I'm going to be talking to you about 7 ways to boost confidence while job searching. This is this month's Zoom meeting that goes along with the Career Catapult System online class. Okay, just a quick agenda. I'm going to do a quick intro. Then we're going to be talking about reconnecting with former coworkers and employees, recognizing your accomplishments, learning something new, conducting a mock interview, surrounding yourself with positive people, and setting your thoughts on the things you want to attract. Okay, just if you don't know me yet, my name is Lindsay Dellavella, and I work as a medical coding auditor in PA, but my background is in education. Okay, looking for a job is basically a full-time job in and of itself. Okay, if it's not going well, it can take a toll on you mentally. Okay, Associate Professor Dr. Louis of Georgia State University said there are 5 aspects of employment that unemployed people often lack, and that's time structure, collective purpose, social contact, status, and activity. Okay, the deprivation of these important functions of employment usually results in distress. Okay, so if you just think about that for a second, a job is a lot more than just your job. It's a lot more than, waking up in the morning and either going to work or working from home. Okay, there's a lot of different aspects to it. And I think that while you're looking for a job, it's very easy to get depressed and get sad that things aren't going well, and part of that is because you don't have this kind of structure that this doctor is talking about. So your job plays a more important role than just your actual job itself. Okay, some things you can do to increase self-esteem. You can use LinkedIn to make connections, or it doesn't even have to be LinkedIn. It could be even on Facebook. To reconnect with your former coworkers. Okay, now I talk about this in the class, but in this context, I think it helps to be around others who are going through similar experiences as you. So you don't feel as alone as you are going through your job search. Okay, recognizing your accomplishments and remembering your worth. Okay, I think it's easy to be really hard on yourself while job searching. Okay, if you think back to past jobs that you had, try to think of all of your accomplishments, and you could even write them down. It could be anything. It could be maybe you did really well on on a project, or maybe coworkers felt comfortable talking to you and coming to you with things they wanted to talk about. So it could be a number of different things, but just try to remember the good things from your past jobs, just so you remember that you do bring a lot to the table, and try to remember your worth. Okay, the next one is learning something new. Now, this can be hard to do when you're job searching, because when you're looking for a job, it does take up a lot of time. Okay, but even if it's something you do just a few minutes a day, you can try to learn, a new skill. For me, when I was between jobs a very long time ago, when I was in teaching, and then I was fortunate enough that I got to stay home when my kids were young, and during that time, I learned a couple of different things. I remember I took classes to learn how to do grant writing. So I worked as a volunteer grant writer for maybe about a year or so. Um, Ultimately, I didn't, do that for a job or anything like that, but it was just a new skill that I had that I eventually did put on my resume. During that time, it's also actually how I got into coding. Okay, I took coding classes back when I was between jobs. So, it definitely can work out. You can learn a new skill while you are between jobs. But again, this might not work out for everybody. But if you're fortunate enough that you do have time right now while you are looking for a job, definitely think about learning, a new skill. Okay, the next thing you can do is conduct a mock interview. Okay, you could write down questions and your answers and practice how you would answer them. Okay, if you sign up for the individual career coaching sessions, okay, this is something that I can do with you. Okay. If not, definitely practice with, a family member or a friend. Okay. It definitely helps to prepare your answers so you feel more confident on your interview. Okay, the next one is surrounding yourself with positive people. Okay. Sometimes this is easier said than done. Okay. But it's important to be aware that other people's energy can affect you. Okay. So be aware of who you're spending time with. Okay. If they're negative, it's very easy for, you yourself to become negative. And the same thing works if you're around positive people. You can pick up on their energy and, become more positive about things. Okay, the last one is setting your thoughts on things that you want to attract. Okay, now I used to be super skeptical of this. Okay, I don't think, you could use wishful thinking to ultimately get what you want. Okay, but I think it's important to not lose sight of what you do want. So, it's very easy to kind of lose hope when you're looking for a job if things aren't going well. So, one thing you could do is to create a vision board. You could create a vision board by, cutting out pictures and gluing them on a piece of paper, or even I know there's digital programs out there that you can use. I'm not saying you can spend a ton of time on this, but it's just something you can do to kind of keep your mind on your goals. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Remember, you could always email me if you have any questions at midnightmedicalcoding@gmail.com. Bye bye.